Ladies, how to nudge a commitment phobic man into a long-term relationship, specifically marriage. Check this out. Part 1 of 4. Now again, I have to say, I don't like that word commitment phobic. I just don't like it. It's like a label of guilt and shame. Oh, the man's a wussy, a chicken for not, committing to you. Hey, everybody's got their reasons for not making a move or making a commitment to something that's so heavily involved, such as marriage, long-term commitment. But here's the deal. There are good men that you might be dating, and they just, they're just so comfortable with the dating routine, the relationship you have, you're not married yet. You might even be living together, So I'm kind of talking about a relationship that you have, ladies, with a good man. So just check out these strategies on how to nudge a good man into your arms for the long haul. Check this out. The following might include you considering these thoughts and strategies. Here they are. Fear of loss. Here's your number one tactic for getting any man off the proverbial fence and into your loving arms forever. Make him miss you and fear he will lose you to another man. Now, I'm sure some people might think, what kind of fear tactic is this? Well, the truth is, it's an honest one. And when some people are, slugging their way through the relationship and not really where is this going? What is this evolving into? Anything? Or are we just existing like living together or whatever the situation is? You've got to start using tactics to get people to move. Otherwise, people get in comfortable ruts and nothing happens. So on that note, let's get back to this. Fear of loss. Here's your number one tactic for getting any man off the fence and into your loving arms forever. Make him miss you and fear he will lose you to another man. Not that you have to have someone waiting in the wings, but you should let him know. You're only up for grabs if he grabs you and makes you his forever. Otherwise, it's goodbye. In an instant, into the arms of someone else. And then you'll really be gone forever. All those memories, hard work, time, and effort on his part, down the drain. Ladies, secret. Men don't like to lose anything, especially to another man. If they've put in the time, the money, the effort into dating you, and they see how much it would take to replace you, starting all over with a new woman, only to risk time, money, energy, personality, inquisition, time to get to know all that BS. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of work. Wow. He's more apt to seize the moment and keep what's in front of him, which is you. Oh, and men don't like to work either. We really don't. We're lazy, Sure, most are hardworking, and we are, but we're also lazy too, in the sense that once we do the job, we get our work done, I just want to kick it. I'm tired. Feed off these traits to your advantage. It's not mean. Men feed off of women's weaknesses too. What are those? Women love to please, and they're more apt to give to someone they care about without asking for anything in return, for example. Am I right? Don't answer that. Keep that weakness to yourself. It's actually a good trait. But, and work on that, by the way. Stop giving away the farm without getting any returns on your investment. If you've already spent a considerable amount of time with him, ladies, it's time to implement Project Miss Me. Project Miss Me. Give him reasons to miss you in small to big ways. The more into the relationship you progress, the intent, absence can make his heart grow fonder and closer in your direction. Here's how it's done to maximize his missing you and pulling him towards you to do the right thing and marry you. Granted, you both have to be a good match for each other And in most cases, hopefully you probably are. In some rare cases, some men who will date a woman for a long period of time and drag his heels on what should otherwise be a no-brainer decision based on his experiences, good times and memories with you, what you have to offer, and what he has to offer the relationship together. So why hasn't he proposed? While we've already discussed why a man won't marry a good woman, something's wrong with him. Here are the ways that you, the gal, can help make the man fear losing you to get him to pop the question. And almost instantly, before you walk out that door, to another man. Ladies, just as men will read that last line, he's in total agreement that he wouldn't want to lose you to another man unless you're not a match for him. Otherwise, I don't care how strong-willed or headstrong he thinks he is, or even tipped off from reading my book as to what you might do if he doesn't propose. His heart operates on its own accord and will rebel against loneliness. If you leave him in the order that I'm about to prescribe, this is a strategy that I'm going to share with you. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, etc. Listen to this sequence and you ponder how it might work out in your situation if you happen to be in this situation where you're dating a good man and he just might be too comfortable, with just dating and enjoying your company and, maybe you guys even moved in together or something. But no, it's time. Maybe a year or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years later, it's time to put a ring on that finger and take you off the market. Yeah. And remember what I said earlier in one of the audios, marriage is not about ownership. It's not about possession of somebody. Marriage is about an expression of devotion, commitment, love, and romance. In other words, a couple that loves together, a couple that really devotes each other to each other every year until they reach that 30-year anniversary mark or that 40 or 50. I remember when my grandparents hit the 50-year anniversary of being married, and I thought, wow, I was like 17 or something like that. And I'm like, wow, will that be me one day? Wow, I could still do it, if I live to be 100 or something. Okay, anyhow, the sequence to which you will implement this strategy to help him miss you and help him fall right back into your arms forever. Number 1, I want you ladies to have loads of fun and generate tons of memories with your man. Number 1, have loads of fun and generate tons of fun, tons of memories with your man. No arguing, no strife, no bickering, no yelling, no fighting. We're talking about number 1, generating loads of fun and generating tons of memories. Show him what a good time he can have with you by his side. Go out on multiple dates. Plan activities. Participate fully in all of them. Laugh, be merry, get tipsy, have fun, get naked. And at the end of each moment, say to him, I could do this with you for the rest of my life. I love you. And say no more. But repeat that line or similar every so often, especially when you're having a good time. You're dancing, you're walking, hand in hand down the beach or a lake or something. You're planting the seed as to how you don't want these moments to ever end. Gosh, I could see us doing this like when we're 80, like when we're seniors, like way out there. I could see us doing this forever. I love you. Wow. That's going to set in with him. It's like, whoa, his heart's going to be processing that devotion, that affection you've got. A man loves it when a woman, yes, respects him, but he also digs it when she's into him and loves him.